Welcome to the Banano Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. Did you see last night Caitlin Clark holding her groin, digging her head in the stanchion in pain, tears coming to her eyes, all the emotion hitting her at once, whether it's mental exhaustion, frustration with another injury, feeling a pop in the groin, feeling something in the groin that you know isn't a good sign? Did you guys notice all the coaches try to grab CC and pull her to the huddle? Did you notice the head coach not even paying attention, head in the clouds, not even paying attention? One coach, however, instead of pulling her to the huddle, instead of saying, hey, CC, come here, instead of ignoring the obvious elephant going on with your generational talent, your star player, the cash cow, the one who's the reason why the Indiana Fever are known across the globe, only one coach decided to walk over to Caitlin Clark, put their hand on her back and say, everything all right, dude? You okay? Is something going on? And for that, Austin Kelly, salute to you, a.k.a. the final boss. Just something I noticed last night while coaches were turning their back on Caitlin Clark, while coaches were refusing to fight the referees for Caitlin Clark, while coaches were refusing to get a technical foul with all the play that's been going on all season long. One coach in the mix at least recognized their star player in need and did their best. So Austin Kelly, salute to you. Let's get into the topic today. Caitlin Clark visibly upset with the referee, screaming on the referee, but gets no technical foul. Do you know what that told me? That told me whatever that referee said was a big no-no. Whatever that referee said, as soon as it left his mouth, he said, damn, I definitely should not have said that. Nah, I crossed the line. Because you don't get screamed on by a player like that. You don't get shown up on the court by a player like that and not call a technical foul unless you are in the wrong. The refereeing yesterday, we see Tina Charles hit AB with a stiff forearm, literally turns around and hits her with a stiff forearm. We see Sophie Cunningham get elbowed in her neck, no call, saying that she flopped. The referees yesterday, they were in a league of their own in terms of incompetence. The last time we saw the Connecticut Sun, you would think that we would have a crew that would set the tone saying, hey, all of this dirty play is not flying today. But when you're in the WNBA and you have not one, not two, but three incompetent officials all at one time, well, beggars can't be choosers. Let's start with the Sophie Elbow, shall we? Sophie, look at this, folks. Boom! Come on. Boom! Dude, what about that is basketball? What about that is basketball? You see her coming, you peek over, and you say, let me just cock back real quick. And this isn't plausible deniability. Oh, I didn't know she was there. No, you knew her there. Oh, I didn't know she was throwing. No, you knew you were throwing an elbow. This isn't as egregious. This isn't as vulgar. This isn't as physical. This isn't as assault-worthy as when Ron Artest turned around and elbowed James Harden. But this has all the same build-up to that play. Peeking over, seeing who's there, realizing it's somebody you don't like, cocking back an elbow. I'm going to try to play this off the best as I can, but boom, swinging an elbow. No foul call over there. They said Sophie Cunningham flopped. Oh, that's a flop to you? Very interesting. Very interesting. Did AB flop over here? Posting up, Tina Charles turns around and just decks her in the face. Stands over her like she did something. Stands over her like, little girl, keep your ass on the floor. Keep yourself on the floor, little girl. Like you just punched somebody, they fell down, you're like, you want to get up? You want some of this again? You want to get up? You want some of this again? No flagrant call here. Kelsey Mitchell, I couldn't find it. Kelsey Mitchell earlier in the game gets smacked in the face, gets reviewed. Incidental contact, slapping her in the face. Sanaya Rivers posting up. Oh, let me just whack Kelsey Mitchell in the face. Look at that. Look at this close-up here. Forearm dead to the face. And the referees are just going to let it slide. But not only the referees going to let it slide, arms crossed McGraw is going to let it slide. Arms crossed McGee is going to let it slide. How come I can see Cheryl Reeve take off her jacket, throw it on the floor, go ballistic on the sidelines, but I can't see that from my coach? How come Becky Hammond will go through hell and high water to make sure Asia Wilson gets her, but I can't see that from my coach? How come Sandy will chop it up to a referee all game long, making sure Breanna Stewart gets her, but I can't get that from my coach? Instead, I got to wait for tensions and tempers to boil over to a point where my players are the ones that are sticking up for themselves. Let's watch Caitlin Clark here, getting frustrated clearly with the referee. Look how calm she is. The referee says something back to her, and then she gets visibly pissed off. Calm, calm, calm. The referee says something that has nothing to do with it. Look how Caitlin Clark's pissed. But look at this, ready? We have a coach pulling her back to the huddle. Instead of being instead of actually talking to her, hey, Caitlin, I got this, put her to the huddle and step in for her and talk. No, this coach is just more concerned about playing along, playing politics. Let me just pull her back to the huddle. That's a coach's position to get your ass to the huddle and watch me lose my shit. You're not getting a T. I will go get a T for this. You're not gonna jaw. I will go jaw for you. You just see misstep after misstep after misstep. That has nothing to do with it. And look at Stephanie White just clapping her hands. Look at this little clap. Clapping her hands. This is crazy. Nothing to do with it. Just pull Caitlin Clark back to the huddle. Instead of stepping up for your player, instead of you being the one going to talk to the referee, let's just pull her back to the huddle, shall we? Let's just pull her back to the huddle. Then after the huddle wraps up, Caitlin Clark walks up to the official. Watch this. Watch this. She walks up. This is just rude. Grow up. Come here, calling the referee over like a mother about to scold her child. Unbelievable. They're saying, she says, I'm going to call the league on you right here. Oh, damn. I'm going to call the league on you. I'm going to call your manager. But now here's the issue with this, folks. Ready? This is during a referee reviewing a play. Why is Caitlin Clark doing that? Why isn't there a coach backing her up? Where's the coach that always wears leather jackets and keeps her arms crossed? Where is she backing her up? You know how many times I've watched superstar players in the NBA talk to referees during dead ball and the coach is right next to them? Either A, playing mediator, moderator, negotiator, whatever the case may be. But during dead ball, if LeBron's talking, whether it's Darvin Ham, whether it's JJ Redick, whether it's whoever, you know what's going on here? Clearly upset with how this game has been going, how this game has been officiated, and then this referee doesn't call a technical foul on Caitlin Clark. And that makes me believe that whatever he said was clearly out of bounds, clearly uncalled for, and a big fat no-no. What's with these referees in this league? I understand they don't get paid a lot, but folks, but here we go, ready? If you don't get paid a lot, does that give you the right to not do your job properly? If you get paid a certain amount and you think you're paid more, does that give you the right to say, you know what, then I'm just not going to do my job properly? Instead of giving 100%, I'm going to give 50%. Instead of giving 100%, I'm going to give 20%. Doesn't at all. And now Caitlin Clark's out. I'm sure she's not playing tonight. I doubt she's going to play in the three-point contest. The All-Star game's shot. If I have a ticket to that All-Star game, folks, I sold my ticket last night at 12 a.m. if I had a ticket to the All-Star game. What am I watching now? Oh, this is the All-Star game that's been going on for the last... Without Caitlin? I'm good on that. Does this league not understand that without this player, the owners are just going to look at them like, you guys are out your damn mind? Without this player, the CBA negotiations are going to fall even flatter. This injury was the worst thing to happen to CBA negotiations. As far as the players go. As far as the owners go, this is money right in their pocket. Kathy Engelbert doing nothing but talking about, oh, what if this player gets injured? What if this player gets injured? What if this... Well, now you have your wish, Kathy. Happy? She's injured. She's been injured all year. Not only is she injured, but now you got her breaking down on the court. Good job, Kathy. You really rocked it, sister. Something needs to change here. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I appreciate all of the support. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. We'll see you next time, and as always, take it easy.